Good morning, good morning, good morning. It's your boy. It's your boy, the Beyonce. Hey, Shawanda, baby, how you doing? It's your boy, the Beyonce of YouTube. What? Don't judge me, judge yourself. No, I would be more like the Usher, more like the Marvin Gaye. I would be more like the Marvin Gaye of YouTube. Or as the Happy Life wife would say, the Godfather of YouTube. Or as Triple Goddess would say, the legendary CMA, or as I would say, the clapback king. Hey, how you doing, CC? How you doing? How you doing? Good morning. Good morning. Um, I was going through YouTube this morning. And I looked at some titles and I listened to a little bit of certain things. And sometimes the best response is no response at all. So especially if it don't make dollars, it don't make sense. Hey, sweet Rita, sweetheart, how you doing? Um, but what I do want to talk about is we all know gay people are some of the most talented people in the world. Shout out to the LGBTQ XYZ elemental P people. It's a lot of numbers. A lot of letters. I have to see you this morning. Good vibes. Hey, Diane, how are you? So I'm not a part of all those letters because to me, I come out in the. See, I'm gonna cook breakfast this morning, y'all. Let me get up and start because I got two people hungry. Let me tell y'all this. I come out in an era, and I've been out for 40 years, 40 long years I've been out. 40 years I've been knowing who I am. I've been saying, yes, this is me. Uh, Come on, somebody. For 40 years, I'm making some grits. For 40 years, I have I have known who I am. I ain't changed up on it. I've never hey Joanna, how you doing, baby? I have not wavered, none of that. Let me help please, Chris. None of that. But so we're very talented. We are some of the most talented people alive. That's no secret. Uh, that's no secret. That is no secret at all. Um, let's get this. Let's let this salt and buttermilk. You also can add a little milk to it if you want. But YouTube is full of talented LGBT community, right? But you also have a lot of people out here in this community that are undercover. Um, and if they ain't gay, they act gay. Hey, good morning, Happy Wife Life. But you have a shout out to the people that stand in their truth that says, look, this is who I am, that don't conform, that will not waver. You have some people that won't, hey, problem child, how you doing, Scorpio lady? You have some people that won't conform for money, that won't conform because I feel like I can touch a certain demographic of people. So let me get on here and say, I like women, um, knowing they want to be with a man. or the ones that really get me the worst is the ones that claim to be straight, but does everything that a gay flaming sissy would do. The way they talk, the way they act, all of that. And I don't respect people. I just stand in your truth. Now, are there men out here that act feminine that really are straight? Yes. I ran into some. Um, but that's very rare. That's very rare. Do you have men out here that act like straight up bitches? Yes. Okay, yeah, I'm pouring this grit system, Kristen. I don't measure my grits, but I can just about tell. Hold on. I can just about tell. So I'm gonna stir these grits around right here. Now, back in the day, there was a time where, and here in Detroit, where I would go out to the club and I would see some people, and you know, and then I'll see that person somewhere else, and their whole identity was different, or they acted different. But you know what? I respected that because we didn't have social media then. They weren't on here being one way, and you knew who they were. Now, there was times that I saw family members, the female family members with guys that I had known hung out at the club, and I felt obligated to tell because I don't have a problem with that. If you're gonna be with a woman, let that woman know what you do, so she can make her own decision. So she can make her own decision on whether. Joanne said you always tell the truth, Michael. Yeah. Yeah. So let this woman know she can make her own decision. And I'll never forget this, and I'll tell this story once again. Um, Roland, my cousin Roland, and I was sitting at a family get together, and my older sister Angela walked up with a guy. You know, our family gatherings were the way. Look, I'm going to introduce my new piece. Hell, I did it. Um, and when she got out the car with the guy, Roland grabbed his mouth like, oh. I said, what? He was like, I had me and him been together. I said, been together how? They had dealt with each other. And so now I'm like, wow. So I go up and I introduce myself to Angela. To him. We'll say hi to my sister, give her a hug and say, and it was burning me like, should I tell her right now or should I wait? And then I said, well, I don't know if this man decides he want to change his life around or any of that, but he needs to let her know that, look, this is what I used to do, or this is what I like on the side. And so I pulled him to the side and said, look, I know. And if you don't tell her I am, you don't have to tell her not right now today, but you must tell her or leave her alone. Um, but the killing part is a lot of women already know. A lot of women don't want to know. A lot of women don't care. So I don't, in this day and age, I cannot see how people will get on here, especially YouTube, and say, you know what, I like women. And girl, this is what I like, girl. And no, first of all, you're only convincing yourself because you're not convincing me. She said people should always be upfront. That is so true. So, but y'all don't know. It's so many people I know. There's now. I think a lot of people experiment. Now, this is a question. Do I think if a man growing up has experiments with another boy, because women do it as well, and they decide, look, this is not something I like or something that I want to pursue, then so be it. But I mean, if you say you didn't try it once or twice, I'll even give you twice. Now, if you doing it, if this your fifth, sixth time doing it, there's something you like about it. I don't care if you was just horny and couldn't find nobody, if you were locked up in prison. There's a lot of men in prison that have never did anything with any men that will take their last breath. Come on, somebody. There's some men in prison that will take their last breath without will touch themselves and never allow another man to touch them or touch another man. That's somebody that's straight. Now you have you have a lot of men that will say, "Oh, you know what? Because it's in prison, I'm in prison. Ain't nobody else there, so I'm gonna allow these people to put their mouths on me, or I'm gonna put my mouths on them." If it ain't in you, it ain't in you. And at the most, at the least, you're bisexual. At the least, you're bisexual. I had gay men that walk and talk gay and be trying to talk to me. Come on, Diane. Listen, there. I have so many gay friends. I have one gay friend. I knew this. I knew this man was a queen. He was a queen behind the scenes to me. If we're talking and oh, child, he looked good and all of that. But yet he was with this girl, and they had at least 7 or 8 kids. See, a lot of times we think because people have kids that they're not. A lot of the times that's the overlay for the overplay. I, if I got with a woman, even if I got with a woman to this day, even if I didn't tell her, I would just put on some videos and say, look, this is me. And I have a lot of videos of me just standing in my truth. And so a lot of people, but you'll have a lot of people that can't stand you because of that. You have a lot of people that can't stand you because of that, but that truth just trickles out of them. They can't hide it. They cannot hide it. And that's why I said, why not tell the truth? That way you ain't got to think about it. Can't nobody let you have it about it. It's just that simple. Once my mother knew, once my mother and father knew, I didn't care about siblings knowing. I didn't care about cousins knowing. And then 9 times out of 10, people know even before you tell them. So that's why I don't have a coming out story. People are like, what was that on Facebook? And somebody said, tell us, tell us your coming out story. I don't have a coming out story. I never felt the need to sit down and tell anybody about who I like to lay down with. Just like Dwight Howard, that gorgeous, tall basketball playing who's not cuter than Jordan Poole. I still love my Jordan Poole. I'm his top fan in every one of his clubs. Um, but I'll say this: Dwight Howard said, "It's nobody business where I put my wood." And the rumors have been going around on him. The person just came out. I just did a little story on it, and he is so right. Who I don't care. A lot of people put their wood in their coochies places none of us will even know. But because they're not a celebrity or they're not well known or they're not on social media, we don't have any idea. But but I cannot stand an undercover brother that love. I know one particular undercover brother, DL. I swear this person got in the bed and gap their legs open so wide and so quick and wanted to be, it was the bottom. And you would have never thought that this person loved to be bent over and treated like a woman. Oh, it's a lot of them out there. It's a lot of them that's laying down, that's married with these women. And their biggest desire is to take it doggy style. but they can't deal with what society is going to say about it. They can't deal with the idea of somebody knowing their secret. Secrets have killed a lot of people or gotten a lot of people killed. Tell my secrets. I don't care. And look, first of all, that's why you don't tell a lot of people your secrets. I ain't told nobody nothing that I cannot afford or handle hearing back. So when I'm called all these names on YouTube, it really doesn't bother me. I chuckle at some of them. I think I chuckle more at the people that's saying it. It'd be like the worst people in the world. If somebody call you a pedophile and you know they looking like one, and you know, if somebody is calling you A, B, or C, and they looking like all of them themselves, it is what it is. But I refuse to be friends. I'm gonna give you guys another story. I refuse to be friends with a person who me and their wife was real cool. Their wife was my girl, and they was bisexual as hell. They was bisexual as hell. I would see them in the gay clubs. They would come up and tell me who they thought was cute. And what I would do is like, look, I'm not gonna hang out with you because I couldn't look her in the face and hanging with your man, your husband, in a gay lifestyle. And now I don't know why in the world she did not know. And I'm gonna tell you why some women know because somebody told her something. I was shocked when they got married. Good morning, good morning. She pretty y'all. Good morning. Um, I was shocked that she didn't know, but somebody said something to her about it. And she asked him, she said, so and so said you gay. Are you gay? Let me tell you, black women, and it's black women most. See, white women, it's easy. That's why a lot of these black men go with white women because it's so easy to to pull the wool over their eyes or make them do what you want to do. Hell, you get the right white woman, you have us giving a head with you. And she think it's just all sexual, not even looking. But if you gotta ask a man if they gay, then you already know, flat out. A real man, you're not even gonna have to question that. A real man, that's not even gonna be a thought. If somebody came and said he gay, y'all gonna laugh it off. Y'all gonna laugh it off. Hey, Mika. So I don't all that stuff. But it's you motherfuckers on YouTube that's switching and snapping your fingers and walking around and Miss Thing and girl. I don't like that. No, I don't like that y'all do that. I'm not talking about the way y'all act. And then I'd be damned if a sissy turn around and call somebody a sissy and you're not. Embrace now. Y'all know me. I'll say sissy and fag in a minute. But that's who I embrace it. I embrace that. But you're not gonna sit here and say, I'm not gay. And then you turn around and call somebody that. And you acting more woman than Adrian Slaves. You acting more woman on here than most of the women on here. Come on. Look, Diane said, eh, and a lot of them end up going with my girlfriends who don't have baby fathers. And a gay man take care of and the woman know the man gave their kids with them, stay with them, and they end up married. Yeah, listen, a lot of my gay friends are married. A lot of my gay friends are married. A lot of them have babies. I had this one guy. He's no longer with us, but we have this gay park here called Palmer Park. And every time we went to the park, he would come with us. He hung around nothing but lesbians and gays, and his baby mama. He kept her pregnant. I think they had about 8, 9 kids. Hell, she would come to the park with him sometime. And I'm thinking, I know this should get it, but who am I to tell people what the hell to do with their life, what they should think about? I know my sisters. My one sister ended up with a gay. Let me tell y'all this story. Oh my God, y'all. Let me tell y'all this story. Let me tell y'all this about my one sister. The one that's been married a couple of times. Her second husband, when I met him, I wasn't speaking to her because I was mad. I was mad. So we went to a cousin's wedding and hide behind women. Yes, Diane. So listen. So we go to cousin's wedding. You have to send in, are you going and who's your guest or whatever. So they knew that me and my sister were like really, really tight. So when I got to the wedding reception, I saw that they had me and my sister sitting next to each other, and I moved the name tags around. See how petty I am, because I didn't want to sit next to her. And she had got married. I had never met the guy. I seen pictures because my mama went. My mother was the only one that went to a wedding. Anyway, when I see him, I said to myself, "Oh my God, this is a queen." I'm serious, y'all. Oh my God, this is a queen right here. That's what I said. Oh, she done married her a damn queen. She done married herself a big old queen. So that was my first time. She did introduce me to him. My mother had to say, "Oh, this is Sonia's bro." I mean, I didn't want to say her name, but anyway, my mom said, "Oh, this is her brother." He said, "Hey, how you doing?" Now I had already seen the way he kept looking at me. Cause see, I know I'm good. Come on, somebody. I know you can't deny this. If you like her, then you gotta like me because I'm a cute version. I'm a, I'm the male version of her. I'm the male version. No secret, no shade, no tea. No shade, no pee. So, uh, bologna is gonna be our meat for this morning. So anyway, you guys, I saw the way they kept looking at me, right? I'm like, oh yeah, this is one of the girls. That's why I was saying, ooh, this is one of the girls up in here, right? So I'm making you an egg this morning, Miss Pat. You want it? How do you want your egg? I know it's always scrambled, but if you want it over easy, sunny side up, over medium scramble. I know you always do scramble. I just thought maybe I want something different. No green pepper, but I can do it. Yeah, I had to go to the grocery store today. It's no green pepper, but I'll saute your little onion. Over medium. Okay. All right, I got you. Um, she pretty, y'all. Says I know a lady that is the definition of what you just said. She has no problem saying my husband, boyfriend. He hate when she say that. um, but I'm even with the story. So my great grandmother dies in a house fire. Now I have an issue. I just did a video on Facebook and I had to take it down because I went in on my sister. I was just frustrated. I was filled up. It was just to the top. And lo and behold, something bad happened. I was like, oh, was it because of that? I'm not but I took the video down. And I say that because, hey, Miss Lady Sunflower. Anyways, she's with this young man. And mind you, he kept looking at me and hell, I think he was one minute away from winking at me. So I my great grandmother died and she came down there and her and I kind of got into it. And I was asking her, when last time have you seen it? You ain't been down there. Don't see what bothers me is when somebody died and you had these people that come that didn't even call, didn't even visit, would come here and not even go visit. I have an issue with that. So her and I got into it, baby, and I lit into that ass. See, what people know about me, don't come for me. Do not come. If you don't. Just leave it alone. And I went out and I think she said fag or something. And I was like, bitch. And he's standing right there. So in my mind, I'm saying, I know when I call her this, he gonna turn to check me and I'm gonna cuss him the fuck out. I don't give a damn if I was at your family gathering or not. You ain't finna disrespect my wife. That nigga sat there and didn't say a word. Then the next day, I was carrying all the flowers and the stuff we had made up into the repast because we were eating, and he helped me. And he talked to me just as nice. And I was like, that would have been even a better place for him to say, look, that shit you said to my wife, I know that's your sister, man, but look, don't disrespect her in front of me. Matter of fact, don't disrespect her at all. Now, I would have turned around and said, fuck you, bitch. But he never said that. And so I knew it. And then I asked her, this is when we were speaking. My mom said, you know, they got a divorce. I said, what? So I was talking to her. I said, why? She said, we were better off friends. He was more like a good friend. That was a good girlfriend, is what she wanted to say. And I knew it. Then there's the last one she got married to. They're no longer together. He was in a fraternity. He was a lot younger than her. He didn't have any kids. She couldn't have any kids. So I was watching the thing. And anyway, I met him one time. Her and him came to a comedy show. And I talked about him so bad. Oh, I talked about him so bad because he had on the small sweat. Anyway, so at the wedding reception, him and his boys are doing the fraternity thing, and it was more about the fraternity than it was about the wedding. And so something was not sitting right in my crawl space, that crawl space, down in my spirit. And so I turned her down and said she married a lesbian. No, it was a man. But now listen to this. So I happened to walk past, and the one guy said, "Oh, I love your bow tie." I said, "Thank you." This is one of the fraternity brothers. You cook for Thanksgiving? Yes, I am. Yes, I am. So listen to this, you guys. So I told the one boy, I said, hey, how y'all doing? I said, I'm her brother. If you could have saw the man, the look on his, he was like he put two and two together. He was like, okay, oh yeah. And he looked at me so gleamy eyed. Oh my God. So gleamy eyed that I was like, wow. Um, and it hit me then. I said, yeah, that man ended up telling her, that particular husband, couldn't live in this truth. The mother them, they should have told her beforehand. Y'all better stop that. Stop allowing, you know. Now, if it's somebody and they've been told the truth and you still want to marry them, then that's on you. That is on you. Now, I've thought about it. I'd marry if a woman knew, and at that time when I wanted kids, and she could handle. But see, I wouldn't even feel right. I would not feel right. You know why? Because if I say I love you and I love you only, I don't want to be with nobody else. So that means I would only, I don't know. It's kind of a hard thing for me. I'm not into no polyamorous stuff. So that's not. You want 1 or 2 eggs? You better eat it too. You better eat it all. No. Can you have some what? Okay. I'm already cooking. I already got it all planned. Okay. So anyway, they're no longer together. I kind of do that. That's because people aren't honest. All that money they wasted. And let me tell you that they got married. They got married at the church where Aretha Franklin's funeral was. This was before Aretha Franklin died. So, Greater Grace, Ellis. What is that? Ellis, whatever it is. I'm the Ellis pastor. His brother was my pastor, Spencer T. Ellis. But it was my pastor's brother. And nice, big, beautiful wedding. Nice, big, beautiful reception. My mother was there. They had my grandmother picture and both my grandmother's pictures on my father's side and my mama's side. And I was like, okay. Do you want some bologna? No. Okay. I heard you. That was already on the menu. So I laughed and laughed about it. But it is what it is. It is what it is. Okay. So I'm trying to figure here, y'all, what am I going to have for lunch for these people? What they're going to have for lunch. I might just warm up something that I've already cooked.
This is for the dishes.
Okay, let me wash this out. What are you drinking? Some tea?
Thank you, sir.
Mm-hmm. So, okay, look, let me get it to you first because I'm in the middle of cleaning, but I got you. Ask me as I come on, all right? Okay. So, you guys, uh, hallelujah. Let's get these A's going. Wait a minute, I don't like that. Because I like my eggs to be clean. Put a little butter too. So, a lot of women know, some don't, and some are very hurt. I ain't settling for nobody. Y'all hear me? How y'all doing? This lady sunflower. That here. So, yeah, some egg. A nice egg. Good old breakfast, y'all. How y'all doing? So, my thing is this: a lot of women know. Some of them act like they don't. Some of them look past all the flaws, all the red flags. Y'all look past all the red flags and end up with a fag. Stop looking past the red flags, and you won't end up with a fag. Simple as that. Stop looking past the red flag, and you won't end up with a motherfucking fag. Simple as that. How about that? Stop looking past the red flags, and you won't end up with a flag. Okay. Look, we had to flip that on over. Y'all see me flip that over? Yes, Shawanda, don't pass the red flag, and you won't end up with a, you won't end up with a flag. Hold on. Put some of this iron all over here. Put some salt. Yeah. Got a little bit of right down. You want some sugar for your grits? There you go. You're welcome.
not working?
Yes, it is. Why?
I just wondered, maybe it just had a different dial for the previous.
Yeah, why? Is it a little too dark for you?
Yeah.
Oh well.
What you doing is fine.
Oh well.
Problem.
Hold on. 1 minute. Dad, breakfast. I know you don't like eggs. Dad don't like eggs. I was just about to come get you, Bob. You must have smelt it. Yes, you did. That's some good old pork chops um, for dinner. That's what we're gonna have. I can't eat grits without sugar or butter. Can't do it. So I'm gonna put a little butter on Debbie's because I forgot to. You want some butter? Want tea? Sugar tea or me? I know you do. Sugar tea or me? welcome. Hold on, yeah. I didn't know if they. I don't like cheese on my grits. I don't know how other people feel about it. But that's a good one. Where you going by? Uh, uh, mm-hmm. Yes, it is. There you go, Bob.
Thank you, kind sir.
Mm-hmm. Dear Lord, Father God, we thank you. We thank you for those that ate before they pray. We thank you for those that just wait and stay. Oh, Father God, you've been so awesome. You're so good. Thank you for giving me the ability to know how to cook. And thank you for those who just stood and looked. And for that, Father God, I gotta say thank you. Thank you for another day in your son Jesus' name. Amen. Enjoy, enjoy, enjoy. Okay. So I think I want me just an egg. Just an egg. Nothing too much. You don't want any tea, Bob? You don't drink tea? Okay. We can do that. Come on, somebody. Oh, I gotta write down my grocery list. That's what I had to write down the grocery list. of what it is that I need. You might think we hold up. Got it.
I'll take the end piece if you have an end piece. Then I'll just focus on that.
I'm so glad I got religion. Okay. All right, y'all. So now within here, bam. Butter, grits. Yeah, I do. Because they're mine. A little sugar on them. Because they're mine. Put all of this over here so I can wash some dishes. And cheese. Okay. Why did y'all let me put the butter up? And I hadn't even put any on my toast, right? Come on, somebody. Hello. See, I get in my zone. I be just doing too many things at once. Oh, okay. Dear Lord Father God, I thank you, Jesus. I thank you for another day. I thank you for another chance to get it right. I just thank you for all that you do, all that you are. In your son Jesus' name, amen. Okay, so um, nothing like a good breakfast. Nothing like a good breakfast. I don't think it's the most important meal of the day. Dinner is to me. Dinner is the most important meal of the day to me. Come on, somebody. You guys all right in there? Y'all for quiet. Okay. Let me see how the pork chops. I love thinly cut pork chop. Thinly. I just took them out yesterday. Mhm. So I'll say it again. Don't ignore the red flag. That way you won't end up with it. Now, and shout out to the people from the community that's standing there through. Don't mind it. They don't mind standing in it. That ain't making up no excuse for it. I'm gonna let you know this. Oh, let me tell them some CBS something. It's too quiet. Oh, say my please read. Pam's coming. I'm sorry, Pam. That morning, say my I'll take two egg whites, lightly scrambled cheese, 2 pieces turkey bacon, grits with butter, salt, pepper, and a nice cup of coffee, 1 sugar. Almond milk and thank you. You sound like somebody we got here already. Mm-hmm. I remember I wasn't even really hungry. I'm not a breakfast guy. Not really. I used to cook breakfast just to have something to do on YouTube. So, what I'm gonna do here is I'm smoking a cigarette. I kind of straightened up last night while they all were asleep. So I can get me a little rest. So why don't you put that many words in the comment? I will give you $1. How about that? Mm. So look, hope you all enjoy cooking breakfast with me this morning. I don't know if I'm gonna do a lunch video, but I will do a dinner video. Mm. I have to make up my grocery list. Every time I cook, I gotta cook. It's a bunch of dishes. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Okay. Okay, everybody, if you can, are you finished, Deb? Here, just send me your plate. Uh-huh. You finished as well, Patricia? Mhm. Well, I guess you finished it with nothing on the plate. I'm gonna start asking you what you want. Yeah.
I didn't grow up with grits, so.
So, do you know how they? Do you know how they take it? Do you know how grits taste? Do you know how grits taste?
No, but I tasted it in the soup and
A lot of water.
salt.
You have more salt on your eggs than what in them grits.
Yeah, I just probably because I'm used to it.
Mm-hmm. Where's my? Okay. Well, you don't have to worry about me cooking you anymore. Grits. I say I won't put grits on your plate anymore. Okay.
Name something that
Okay.
likes to chew wood.
Okay.
Name a place you're told to sit up straight. School. Name something you've looked for in
Church.
all the wrong places.
Love.
Name something you've looked for in all the wrong places. Relationship.
Friendship. Money.
Name something about a man that might make you look like a circus clown. You said his nose, survey said.
Enjoy the process, you guys. Enjoy.
Tell me how many cups of coffee you've had by 3 o'clock. You said
3.
2, survey said.
I'm not a big coffee drinker.
Name something that likes to chew wood. You said beaver. Survey said. Name a place you're told to sit up straight. You said school. Survey said. Name something you can look for in all the wrong places. You said relationship. Survey said.
Oh yeah, I got a day ahead of me. I thank everybody
Let me put it to you this way.
that came in,
They're really expecting to
watched me do breakfast this morning.
because Rachel got
I don't think I'm doing a lunch video,
83. Oh my God.
but I will be doing a dinner video.
17 points to win the money, man. Let's
Remember,
go. Honest mind, everybody.
like,
Rachel got
comment, subscribe, share.
25 seconds on the clock, please.
It's the business. Support
Name
the
something
channel.
about a man
$sign
that might
comedian
make you look like
313.
a circus clown. His nose. Can't try to get shoes.
I
Tell me how
need
many
that
cups
to
of
keep
coffee
my
you
mind
had by 3
sane.
o'clock. 3. Name
'Cause I'm a
something
good
that likes to
volunteer.
chew wood. Dog. Name a place you've been told to sit up straight.
Church.
Name something you've looked for in all the wrong places.
Love.
Love. Try again. A job.
Sex. All right, y'all. So this your boy Sia, man. Have a blessed day. I'm out. Peace. First of all, let's see what they gonna win.
Issue. Survey said. Big red nose was the number 1 answer. You need 1 point.
1 point.
How many cups of coffee have you had by 3 o'clock? You said 3. Survey said. Zero was the number 1 answer. Beaver, number 1 answer. Sit up straight in church, number 1 answer. Looking for love in all the wrong places.
They got 270 points. All right, you guys. So look, I'm gonna let you guys get out of here. I need a little nap because I'm a little tired. Oh, I can't. All right. Thank you, Good Evil Mika, for dropping that. My cash up down, and make sure y'all support the channel. It is a business. All right, y'all have a blessed day. And remember, stop ignoring the flags, and you won't end up with a flag. That's my advice to you. All right, peace.